What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so yes, you read that correctly. We are talking about, is the work-life balance done? Is it over with? We've talked about this a few times on some of the lives that we had, and my opinion, my thoughts on this, this was like last year, or at least last year, I was already saying, how long is this going to sustain itself? But at this point, I think it's official. Correct me if I'm wrong. You feel me? Drop it in the comment section. Let's test the waters. Drop it in the comment section. You let me know on your end. But is work-life balance done? And here's what I mean. Are we able to live and thrive? I don't want to say, let's not even say thrive. Are we able to survive on a 40-hour-a-week schedule only? That's work-life balance right there. Not doing the extra overtime, not doing no extra days, no extra projects. 40 hours. That's it. Clock out and go home. With that by itself, is that enough for you to survive? And this just ain't for people who work at Amazon. It don't matter where you work. I think those days are done. I don't think we are in a time anymore where we can work 40 hours alone and not thrive, you feel me? Survive, sustain, stay on the same level. I think if you try to work that 40 hours, correct me if I'm wrong though, give me your opinion. I don't think you can work 40 hours and stay, and sustain, stay the same. I think if you just work 40 hours, you feel me? It's the funds is going, you got to work that overtime to keep getting the finances where they need to be. And I just really think that we've hit that point to where cost of living, cost of everything has gotten just out of control and it's continuing to rise. And I think it just crossed that threshold. I think we're at that point where we now have to live a life of a unbalanced work-life balance where, you feel me? It ain't here. Work got to be up here now. And your other stuff has to be down here. And I'm saying this from the viewpoint from a company where we get raises, every 6 months in the warehouse. Us in corporate, if you at least pass your whatever that thing is called, examination or whatever, evaluation, and you at least meet the bar, whatever the case is with that, you can have a potential of getting a raise yearly. That's this company. That's what I do appreciate about this company. We have the opportunity to still get raises. There's so many companies out there where they employees ain't got a raise, not a quarter, not a dollar, not a dime since 2020, since inflation started to go up. Can you imagine making what you make today since 2021? You feel me? But there's a lot of people and a lot of companies that's still paying that. How? You feel me? How? And even on a broader scale, just with everyone, I just don't see, as I've said this before, I don't see how this is going to sustain. And I think we're really hitting that point where it's getting more and more evident. It's new videos being uploaded weekly on TikTok of just people in their cars breaking down, crying. And you feel me? This is people from all walks of life. Look like this, look like that. Finances up here, finances down there. People crying on the internet, pouring their hearts out to the world, to the internet. Man, we just can't make it. It's two of us, two incomes, and we only got $100 to last until the next paycheck. It's becoming more and more evident that 40 hours alone is not doing it. I think that should be ringing all types of red alarms across the country. I know voting is finna come in. I haven't been following too much. Is they talking about that? You feel me? Is they talking about, work-life balance or the finances, cost of living, inflation, whatever they want to call it, coming down? Has anybody been talking about that? I don't know. But I'm never even putting my faith in this system. I always try to take accountability for myself instead of blaming anything else, any system, person, this, that. I always try to take accountability for myself. That's why in 2021, boom, I got blessed to become a homeowner. One of the first things was like, oh, snaps. I need to get some more streams of income and continue to get this income growing. And here's where I think we at now. I think we're at the point, if you don't start to try to be creative, to bring in some other finances, some type of way, in a way that you enjoy, you feel me, some type of side hustle through something you do as a hobby. If you don't do it while you can, you feel me, you're going to be forced to do it later. And that's just my opinion from the analysis of the situation. Drop your comments though. Let me know. Am I wrong? Doesn't this seem like that? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I really feel like if you're not working a second job, some second hot side hustle, some type of other streams of income, if you're not doing that now, you are going to be forced to later. And that later, damn, that later is not later, then I don't think it's that much later. I think it's going to be soon. You feel me? Like, people are drowning out here and there's no signs of relief. Let me know your thoughts on that. And it sucks though, because it's like, not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to be no entrepreneur. Not everybody wants to try to have 7 streams of income. There's a lot of people who just want to work, do 40 hours and live their life. There's nothing wrong with that, except now it is. There's something very wrong with that now. And the thing that's wrong with that is it may not be enough anymore. So I don't know. I'm interested how this is all going to play out. I've spoken about this a lot. Also, how this is going to play out in the workplace. You feel me? I work at Amazon. I'm not representative of the company. I ain't no spokesman. None of that. But one thing I've said, we're going to enter new times in the workplace. You feel me? That's one thing that I was looking at when it came to trying to climb the ladder. Ooh, it's going to be different. You feel me? Engagement is going to be different. Associates are going to be different, because I think it's going to get to a point where more and more people gonna be snapping. You may go to them for something little, boom, they blow up. It's going to happen more and more because the pressure of everything else and all the bills and life that's taking place. Have you ever had an associate, a coworker, where they can't even afford essentials, or they're talking about them struggling for essentials just to live? I've seen that. You know what I mean? How long? That's the question. Drop it in the comment section. How long? How long does this go on before, you feel me, this just gets out of hand? Or is it already out of hand? But I definitely think we're past that threshold of a healthy work-life balance. And that's one of the reasons why I say and try to emphasize more in these videos, like, yo, prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually, because what are you going to do? You feel me? What are you going to do? Even me, I'm hitting new levels of stress, more so because of my task, what they have me doing. My workload is crazy, surpasses almost everybody on my team except maybe one person. So that's new for me. But I'm more so talking about just the stress of having to work all these extra hours to survive, let alone if you want to thrive, let alone if you want to go on vacation. I think it's really important in these times, man, that we, continue to prepare, stay out of debt, save up finances, but then also prepare spiritually and physically. With me in the gym, I had to get back in there. I ain't been in the gym like the last month, crazy month. I've had some serious situations happen with family, ER rooms, others, just some crazy stuff. To the point it made me fall back from the gym. It made me fall back from everything except my walk with the Lord, because I knew that's what was needed. And now, just this last week, it got super crazy at work to where I was like, all right, I need to get back in this gym too, because that just helps me relieve that stress as well and get through my days. So, I just want to encourage everybody out there, as we continue to go forward in this and the balance gets more unbalanced, I think it's really important that you, me, all of us continue to, you feel me, prepare and get ready, you feel me, as best possible, financially, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I'm also starting a new playlist on this page. It's going to be called Preparing Spiritually. Hopefully that video should be up this week. You feel me? I said that last week. It's been a crazy week, but we're out of prime. Only have one more overtime day, then my schedule should go back to normal. We'll see how that plays out, which means then I can pump out some more content, and that would definitely be a part of it. And I think that's really needed because I see it. I see people. It seems like they're slowly turning into a worse version of themselves. You know what I mean? And I even felt like this last week, I felt like I was, you feel me, declining not as a person. What's the way best? You feel me? Like declining though. Like the stress was way too crazy. I even had to step back like, yo, you feel me? I'm not liking this. But I watch people as well. I'm seeing people decline physically. You feel me? Not exercising, body just getting bigger, you know, and this is like, yo, we got to be careful with that too. Want to make sure that we're trying to be as healthy as possible. That stuff plays a part in the clarity of your mind. You feel me? And all types of other things. Like that plays a big part on how you feel. You know what I mean? Go outside, go walk. You feel me? Go look at the birds. Get that blood flowing. That does help. And then even when it comes to, I've seen people to where you can see the stress on them. You can see, you feel me? Like, yo, they're going through it. Maybe it's just me. You feel me? Maybe it's just me. But the video cut, so I don't know which part I left out. I hope I didn't leave out too much. I'm on my grind. 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 I get up, I get out and get to it. I'm on my grind.